All right, let's do this. Why I should not start a vlog series. It's childish. It doesn't make a real contribution. It's self-centered. Only talks about me. It's what everyone else is doing. Who needs to spend more time looking at screen these days? I could elaborate on those beliefs and tell you one by one why I think they're narrow-minded. But the only response that truly matters here is that I love making videos. I've always done, before being an athlete, before being on social media and counting views. I just love telling stories, showing the beauty of people I love and places I love. And just that in itself is enough of a good reason to go for it. So this is it. This is episode 0 of Life of Adventure. This is the experiment I filmed mostly with my GoPro, and this is the story of how I went from being my husband's caregiver in LA to competing in Peru with all my friends. So, in January 2023, my husband, Casey Hauser, was diagnosed with leukemia.
How do I look? Good?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, just with your case, the chances of it coming back are really high.
Yeah.
On July 14th, he received a bone marrow transplant. So I came to support him in LA. Together, we just spent a lot of time inside because we had to avoid contact with people who could get him sick, focusing on making good food, getting his energy back, and as soon as he had enough energy, trying to get some movement in. I'm a personal trainer, so I love using movement as a tool to feel better, whether it's yoga and working out, so we've done a lot of that. Why do you wear all of these clothes to go work out?
Because I'm a vampire these days. Can't get any sunlight or else I'll burn.
Quick, quick, quick! No. Look at you, sweetie. No. 40 days into it, I started to really feel a trap and feel the need to take a break. There happened to be a windsurfing competition. The conditions looked great. I figured, why not? Go take a break, pass the baton to his mother who would take care of him, and go catch some waves, and who knows, maybe get a good result at an event. It's time to leave the big city, Casey. Enough of the city life.
Are you sure you can bear to leave it? You LA bougie girl.
It's bad luck to fly without going in and out first.
France doesn't have In-N-Out.
That's true.
big bite
Or
of the
if they
burger.
did, it would be better.
Oh, that's such baloney. Koala!
It's the director. I made it to Pacasmayo. Still a little sleepy when I got there. And we got straight into doing the profile pictures for the event right off the plane. Gonna put my fins on my foot straps. I got a nice little spot to do that here. All the gear in the back. The men's are competing, the women's are released for today. I watched a little bit of the live, and while they're sailing at the point, there is the opportunity to sail in front of the hotel. How was your session?
Messy. He's the boss.
The boss.
The teammate.
That's how it happens. I hope we get good photos too for the girls. Yeah, some action tomorrow. Yesterday we had a really nice session. So now it's looking like we're gonna start at 3 p.m. My heat will be at 4 p.m. and it's still very light considering the current and the waves. You can see the first woman try to make it out right now, and it really doesn't look easy, but I think they're gonna make it. Just got back from my heat that got cancelled because the wind dropped, and it was horrible. It was physical. Even just getting out there, really tricky to get out with no wind and the lines coming through and trying to climb the white water.
Well, you sound good. I mean, how's your Peru siesta doing?
But it was pretty bad this morning. But then I had my little Imodium, and then I ate some rice for lunch, and then I took 10 waves on the head, and now I'm great. What? Sometimes you're just proud to make it back in one piece.
No siesta wetsuit.
And to not shit your wetsuit. And there is the full blue moon, so let's get ready.
Look at that. I just got back from a surf session. Check out the board I got to borrow from Jaime. It was so much fun. The wind is really toying with us because we really thought it was not going to be windy today, but it might be a chance. So we've been checking in every half hour with the head judge. Corazon, come here. This is Corazon. Feels breezy for sure. Now, how long it's gonna last? We don't know. See it in the next episode. Another 30 minutes. Yay! Hey. Yay! Whoop, whoop. Right now it's more like crepe time.
Crepe? Oh, I want to eat crepes.
Right? The crepe right now.
Nutella. Chocolate. Oui.
Hi, we are calling it on. Really? We are on now.
Oh my god.
So that was a terrible hit for me. The wind was borderline. I mean, right before heat started, there was a crew of windsurfers that was heading for the point on a boat with surfboards, so just couldn't even get to the peak. And I tried to catch waves below in front of the hotel, but I couldn't even get into the waves, so I caught 0 waves during the entire heat. The other girls fought bravely against those light conditions, trying to perform in 0 wind with water up to my knees, barely able to tack or go upwind, and having to try and perform in this is just not very something that I wanted to come do. So it's a good way to not forget this important skill when you're an athlete, which is to be a goldfish, like Ted Lasso would say. Just let it go, move on. Tomorrow's another day. Hopefully it's a windy day. I've got a repêchage heat.
We had the biggest wave for us, no one else, yay! What a fun! Woo!
J'ai tout pété, la planche et tout. Wow, bah, merci. Hein. Oh putain. Mec, je me suis fait démarrer là-bas dans la digue avec ton matos. Mec, je vois les poteaux qui arrivent, tu sais, on a ramené comme ça, j'arrivais pas, j'avançais pas. Et là, je vois la vague qui arrive, je fais non, je rame. Et là, mec, je vois la vague genre de 2 mètres dans les poteaux, quoi. Genre le truc, de la voile, la planche, tout. Genre, la planche, mec, elle était bloquée sur un pylône un peu en hauteur, comme ça.
Good job! That was epic out there, huh?
The semi-final was, and this one I didn't find good waves. They were like,
Getting
the
weird.
semi-final they were like coming at you like that, and they were like nicer walls. And this one, the waves I felt like they were kind of sideways, they were kind of going like this. That was in my first heat.
Shit.
I came out on the
pier? No.
I broke my boom and I came all the way down. I smacked my head here and here. And
Oh shit. Oh, it's naughty.
that was fun.
Back to the waiting game.
See you at the next event or next year. Thank you.
All right, a big round of applause again for our finalists and winners.
Is freedom synonymous of anarchy?
Probably you are, yes. Your freedom, your kind of freedom is probably very much anarchy. Yeah.
Well, that's not what Sarah was saying.
We don't know. See you in the next episode.